Up. um, I guess this is good. Maybe give y'all a little view today. Okay, all right. A little nature, but mostly so y'all can actually see what I'm doing here. Okay, we're gonna be working with this little area right here. Okay. All right. So I kind of tapped in earlier to see like what this message should be about. And it definitely giving that the collective is like tired. Okay, y'all tired. Y'all tired of all that old shit. Like y'all ready to like really elevate. So y'all have finally gotten to a point that it's giving R. Kelly when a woman's fed up, right? Whether you feminine, masculine energy, just take the energy as it resonate, right? So definitely fed up. I'm sorry if the wind is like blowing in y'all ear right now. I tried to get y'all a little outdoors today since it's such a beautiful day. Get y'all a little view, right? So it's like, okay, you guys are literally closing out a cycle of old patterns, old habits, that old pattern, that old habit of overgiving to situations and circumstances because you want things to work out. And it's like, wait a minute, I'm not in that energy no more, right? So y'all literally elevating y'all energy, raising y'all standards, walking into that luxury energy that you already carry, right? And you, of course, you carry this luxury energy because you've been the one giving anyway, right? So that's why your energy is so luxurious because it's been so sincere. All the things that you've done, all the people. You said the wind sounds nice. I'm clearly here. Awesome, awesome. I'm glad you guys can hear me. And I feel like the wind just picked up when I started recording because before that, it wasn't really doing too much, which is why I decided to proceed. But that's neither here nor there. So, what is going on right now is collective is like, okay, I see that being an overgiver has given me nothing. The only thing overgiven has given the collective was heartache, headache, and an empty wallet at the end of the day. So it's no more of that. And y'all literally walking in and just embodying even that full Empress energy where it's no, I sit on my throne, you come to me. And it's even so to the point where the collective is like, yo, I'm not just looking for equal give and take at this point. I'm looking for not just equal give and take, but a stable, steady atmosphere to feel safe in. You're looking for safety. So it's like if I go into a connection with somebody and my emotions are all over the place, then gracefully I'm bowing out. If I go into a connection and my nervous system is firing on all ends, then gracefully I'm bowing out. If I go into a connection and my body is sending me these messages, I'm tensing up when I'm around you, I'm getting headaches, all of the above, right? Then gracefully, I'm bowing out because if you can't create a stable, healthy atmosphere that feels safe enough for me to thrive in, then guess what? I'm not going to be there. And it's just that simple. Hey, you guys, welcome in, welcome in. I'm not gonna be there. So that's just what the collective is saying. They're saying you baby, it's giving St. Louis. Okay, we from the show me state. You gotta show me something. You gotta show me something. You have to show me that you're worthy of my presence, of my energy, because I'm bringing a whole kit and caboodle with me. I know what I bring because I've brought it so many times before, right? So when you approach me, no, you come with the table already spread. That's the energy that the collective is in right now. And y'all are not like, y'all not doing potential. Okay, I'm part of the collective. I'm not doing potential. You got to come with it already together at this point. Because you know your worth. You know your worth. You know who you are. You know what you deserve. Because you know what you've put out. And now we're in a time where we're due what we've put out. It's like we're due that just harvest. I know a lot of you guys probably been seeing readings, and you probably been seeing like judgment coming out like crazy, justice coming out like crazy, the world coming out like crazy, the Hierophant coming out like crazy. It's because it's time. Even the Wheel of Fortune, y'all probably been seeing the Wheel of Fortune come out like crazy too in these readings. It's because the time is of the essence, baby. We're about to shift. As a matter of fact, tomorrow starts the year of the horse. So we have this fire horse energy coming in, and it's a very fast-paced energy. It's like, baby, don't get left behind, because you're plowing full speed ahead, definitely sitting in that luxurious energy that you carry. It's like you don't have time to waste anymore. Literally, you don't have time to waste. So anybody coming in y'all energy that's like, wait, hold on, I'm not ready. No. Then go be not ready somewhere else. But baby, I gotta keep going. I can't slow down and stop my life from happening because you're not ready. That's not how it works. You definitely got to keep pushing. You definitely got to stay focused. And even if you're in a no contact situation, especially if you're in a no contact situation with no prior communication, it's just a up and leave like a thief in the night situation. If you're in that sort of situation, then it's like, hey, what are you waiting for exactly? Because if there was no communication, then there's no clarity given. And if there's no clarity, then there's no certainty. And if there's no certainty, then it's only confusion. And the last time I checked, Satan is the author of confusion. And when it comes to that devilish energy, especially in tarot, that's toxicity. So collective is not doing toxic no more. Y'all not. Yes, hey Shakina, hey you guys, welcome in. But yeah, y'all so over it. Y'all so over it. At this point, y'all like, spirit, where is my emperor? Where is my emperor? Right? So let's kind of like tap in real quick, you guys, and see what are some of the messages that are coming out for this particular elevation energy, because the collective is leveling up, right? Oh, look, don't put up with my BS at the bottom of the deck. Don't put up with my BS. So like, the people that are like even leaving y'all in these situations where it's no clarity, energetically, they're saying like, don't put up with my BS. Like, don't devalue yourself by putting up with my BS. If you leave, I can understand why. Don't stick around. Don't stick around. Look, I'm stuck in visions of us being together. I am stuck in visions of us together. But the thing is, they stuck in visions of y'all together. They're not stuck in the action of y'all getting together. Okay, a vision is just that, a vision. But where's the action? So that's the energy that the collective is going into. The collective wants action. Literally, where is the action? Show me something. Show me something. So what other messages could this person be saying at this time? What does this person really want to be saying to the collective here, Holy Spirit? What do they really want to say to the collective? What do they really want to say to the collective? I guess, look, I guess they ain't got much to say because they already know. Look, I can't take it anymore. Look, they ain't got nothing to say because they can't take it anymore. This person's like, this love is crazy. This love is crazy. I can't take it anymore. This love is crazy. Oh, look, I was just about to say, and look at Spirit showing out right now. I am scared of rejection. They can't take it anymore. So it's definitely giving the energy. Just off these alone, don't put up with my BS. I'm stuck in visions of us together. I can't take it anymore. This love is crazy. It's letting me know that you you giving this person something that they could feel, right? So you guys could have been dealing with somebody who was not quite at their full potential, right? This person is not a person who is standing in their emperor energy. They're not. Because when you came in with your empress energy, it overwhelmed this person. They like, okay. I can't take it no more. I can't take it no more. This love is crazy. So your love literally drove this person crazy because it was something that they had never experienced before. So they didn't know how to handle all that intensity, all that fire that the collective was bringing to them. And it got them to thinking like, hold on, wait a minute. This is scaring me. You said, Daniel, get out of here. Oh, Lord. Daniel, don't be a pest. Okay. So, yes, it says, I am scared of rejection. So, this is a person who is scared of rejection. Look, don't know where to start. If a person is scared of rejection, then usually it means that they believe that you are more than they can contain. They believe that you're in a more elevated position than them, in essence, right? When a person is scared of rejection, or they feel like they don't measure up to the kind of people that they assume you want, even. So it's giving insecurity here, is what it's definitely giving. This person is like, I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. What else is this person saying? Can I get two more to close it out? Can I get two more to close out this board? But yet and still, even with all that, this person is saying that they can't let go of you. So this person is like literally warring with themselves. So this is a person who could actually be about to go through some sort of spiritual awakening themselves, a spiritual awakening, because they're insecure. So they have to go through this spiritual awakening to come into their own person so that they can come into their full embodiment of emperor or empress energy, depending on who I'm speaking to, right? So they have to go through this transformation. Could see death energy come up as well here with this sort of situation. Death energy, judgment energy. Like, these are the energies that is coming up right here. This person is insecure. Could even see like King of Wands energy, because that's what this person needs. Could see the sun, that solar plexus energy. How could you ever forgive the mess I've made? So that this person is going round and around and around and around in their own head. You said it's all in the energy. Hey, coach. It is all in the energy. And I mean, it really is. Because this person, look, they like, look, at the end of the day, baby, I can't promise you anything. I can't promise you anything. So here you have a person who is obviously crazy in love with you, obviously feel the intense feelings for you, but yet they're not approaching because they're scared of rejection, Or this is a person who has ghosted because they feel like they don't measure up to the kind of person they feel you would want. And they're like, I just don't know where to start. I don't know where to start, but I know it doesn't start with letting you go, because I just can't seem to do that. I just can't seem to do that. And then this person is like, how could you ever forgive the mess that I've made? So with that being said, this person could have even made a mess out of your feelings, which was kind of like the cherry on top for some of y'all as to why you're like, I'm not dealing with this bullshit. I'm over it, right? So this person's like, how could you ever forgive the mess I made? They could have made a mess of your emotions, for sure. Right? But they can't promise you anything. And they know that because they're stuck in their own head. They're stuck thinking about the visions of you. They're stuck thinking about, how much they love you, how much they do want to be with you. But this person has not come into the full embodiment of their own energy, right? Empress energy. Take it as it resonates. But for the sake of the read, I'm going to refer to it as if feminine energy. It says, why can't I move on from you? They stuck on you. This person is like, you deserve better. You deserve better. Because they can't understand, like, why they can't move on with you, why they so obsessed with you. So this person they don't understand you. They don't get you. They feel like you could be like putting a love spell or something on them, because they just don't understand, like, I've never been like this before. You got this person really feeling like a simp. That's the energy. You really got this person feeling like a simp, y'all. And so they just like, it's too much. Like, I don't like this. I don't like it. So I'm just going to run away from it. That's the easiest thing for me to do, is just run away from it. Because if I run away from it, then, you're not going to like the fact that I ghosted. And you're not going to like, the fact that I'm not giving you no type of nothing, no type of communication or nothing like that. So then I know you going to be mad at me. And if you mad at me, you ain't going to want to deal with me. So that let me know now, if I ghost you, then I don't have to deal with you. So this is a person who like already set up a whole scenario in their head just so they don't have to face the love that they have for you in the most roundabout way. It's the craziest thing. It's the craziest thing. Look, come through, spirit. It says, I am blocked. I didn't even see this. I am blocked. So this person is assuming that you've blocked them out of your energy here. They're assuming that you blocked them out of your energy. But the thing is, if you did, it was rightfully so. It was rightfully so. And they like, I don't understand. How can you not understand? How can you not understand when there was no consistency? There was no communication. How can you not understand? Right? Because if you care for somebody, then you give them something. It doesn't matter what you're going through, right? Because you don't know what the collective was going through when they was overgiving to you. You don't know what the collective was going through. You don't know what sort of demons the collective was facing of their own. But yet and still, they made room. They made space. They made sure that they communicated. That's the difference. He said, I did, cuz who you playing with? You said it's once in a lifetime energy. Exactly. And this person is understanding that, they're understanding that, hey, I may be losing out on this once in a lifetime energy because I fumbled. I fumbled the queen. I fumbled the empress. Divine put me in the game and I fumbled. I fumbled big time. So I kind of want to see like where y'all at with it. Because you know what? It's definitely giving the energy like I don't think this is going to be the last of this person that you see. So when this person does eventually get into the energy where they embody their full emperor, empress energy, they're going to come back around for sure, because they're going to be thinking about you throughout their entire process. even during their transformation, even during their spiritual awakening, you're always going to be floating in the back of this person's mind on some tab, right? Even if they got the tab minimized, you'll still be on the back of their mind. I just seen the Ace of Cups and the Four of Swords on the split. And then here you go, the Four of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So it's like, look, at this point, the collective just want peace when it comes to love, when it comes to any love offer or any new connection, even in love. They just want to be peaceful. They just want it to be a peaceful connection, right? Like I said, they don't want their nervous system to be firing off at every synapses. You know, they don't want their emotions all over the place. No. They want their nervous system calm. They want their emotions regulated. They want their body to be relaxed. They don't want to be tense. You know? The collective is like, I need a breakthrough. Look, Tower, I need a breakthrough. That's going to change the energy. So that's what the collective is focused on right now. A shift in the energy. So the collective is like standing 10 toes down right now when it comes to their own energy. Okay, and then a lot of the collective are very empathic, which is why they try so hard to help other people, which is why they're in that give sort of energy, because of the empathy that they have for people. But now the collective is like, I don't give a fuck. I ain't never gave a fuck. Right? That's the energy. That is so fun. I love that guy who does that. I ain't never gave a fuck. But yeah, you got the Ten of Wands and the Emperor right here. This person is like, I gotta do what I gotta do. Like, I gotta carry that weight. I gotta carry that load, because if I ever want a chance with Empress energy, then I have to essentially bear my cross and be this emperor, become this emperor energy. Oh, yes. So this person is definitely getting a message. They're getting the message from their spirit team, from the divine, that's telling them like, hey, you just got to do the work. You just got to carry the load. It's gonna be hard, right? But this person is feeling like, okay, well, if it's this intense, if it's this attractive, then it has to be something wrong with it. So this is a person whose mindset is not exactly where it should be, because they're thinking like, because of how strong the connection is between you and them, then it must be some sort of manipulation in a mix. It must be something wrong. But they're learning. They're definitely learning that is so not the case. So I don't play by my damn feelings. I know that's real. I know that's real. And you bet not. You bet not. So Holy Spirit, tell us. Tell us, what is the collective? What a collective mind at right now? We got the Sun. Baby, y'all are confident. When I say walking in the Empress energy, y'all are so confident. Page of Swords. People are seeing y'all too. People are seeing this confidence that you have here. They are. They're like, damn, y'all see the collector. Like, that look good over there. Like, she walking with that straight back. Look at the collector. Look at the sway in the hips when she walk. Look at the collector. Look, he got that swagger. Look at him. Ooh, he fresh. He fly. Come on now. King of Swords. We got the Tower. We got the King of Swords. People saying y'all different. People saying, look, people talking. The streets are talking about y'all, okay? The streets is saying, damn, collective looking good over there, da-da-da-da-da. But man, she different. She different. She changed. She changed. She ain't like she used to be. She used to be a little simp. Then look at the bottom of the freaking deck. Come on now. Empress. Yes. The collective has changed. The collective has changed. Definitely very confident in your Empress energy right now. And they know that you are not playing. They know that you're not playing. Y'all walking in y'all spiritual authority. And on top of that, with this tower being here, it just lets you know people are seeing the change on you. And it looks good. It looks good. So y'all are going to start attracting a lot of people. You're going to have suitors coming in. People going to be lusting after y'all. And then y'all actually are going to have some actual decent suitors coming in. But they see that you not the same. You not a person that is wearing emotions on your sleeve anymore. It's head over heart for the collective now. It's head over heart for the collective. Y'all ain't playing that old game. Y'all ain't playing that old game no more. It's a wrap for that. So Holy Spirit, what else? What else they saying about the collective? Two of Wands. So with this Two of Wands here, it's definitely like they feel like you going places. Like you have that very how do I want to call it? It's like a very forward moving energy about you. Right? Very productive energy even. And they like, man, the collective is going places. Like they doing things. They going places. What else are they saying about the collective at this time, Holy Spirit? What are the streets saying about the collective? What's the word on the street? The word on the street is, I just seen 10 of Pentacles. Word on the street is collective getting in their bag. That's the word on the street. 10 of Swords. Ooh. Oh yeah. Word on the street is you gotta come correct or you getting X'd out. 10 of Swords. Oh, they said you brand new. You brand new. 2 of Pentacles. Very balanced energy though. Very balanced energy. You got the 3 of Cups and the Devil. Ooh. Some people could be saying like you got to this point by dibbling and dabbling in some sort of devil activity even. Like you're doing some sort of dark sorcery, right? Like people feel like the way that you leveling up and sitting in that luxurious energy, like they like, it's no way you could just do that on your own. But little do they know you didn't do it on your own. You did it with the help of the divine. You did it with the help of your spirit team, right? So it's like, no, you didn't do it by yourself. You're not working with the devil, okay? You don't have the devil as a third party in your life. Like, no, that's not it. Try again. Try again. And that's facts. Try again. So they definitely saying it though. So you gonna have them ones. You gonna have them ones that's gonna be saying it. 10 of Wands. Oh yeah, they like you working hard. Look, you handling business with the Emperor coming out here. This is what they're saying about you. Look, 10 of Pentacles. Yes, you working hard. So hard for the money. Yeah. Okay. This is how they seeing y'all. King of Pentacles energy. Give me one more for what the streets are saying about the collective. What's the word on the street about the collective? Do I want to let this fall? I guess. So I did see like the King of Wands coming out in my mind's eye just because of how confident the collective is at this time. And look, 3 of Pentacles. And look, Temperance. Yes. When I say y'all have been, look, you haven't been working with the devil. You've been working with your spirit team to bring this change about because you were heartbroken. You were heartbroken. Okay, you've been working with angels. The angels have been coming in and helping you to balance out your temperance, balance out your energy. Look, raising your vibration to the highest frequencies, which is the frequency of love. That's what's been going on. Y'all been working on love, self-love, self-love. And now all of these options are open up to you because of the healing work that you've been doing. This is dope. Look, it's like you're cutting your losses. It's like whatever you have lost in the past, it's a non-factor now because you're moving away from the losses. You're moving away from whatever it is that you've lost, right? It's like you have this discipline now. You're not moving how you were. You're not moving in a reactive sort of way anymore. You're not being reactive. You're taking your time. You're thinking things through. You're definitely in your King of Swords. You're not letting your emotions control you anymore. You are disciplined. Okay? Then look, Nine of Cups. You are the wish fulfillment, collective. You are the wish fulfillment. And now you're just waiting on this opportunity to open up for you, a new opportunity. I just seen the High Priestess flip out. What else, Holy Spirit? What else do you have to say about the collective? The Hierophant want to peep through. Oh, something flipped here. The Magician. I'm saying. The Queen of Swords. Yes. Yes. You guys are absolutely clear about what it is you want now. But the thing is, like, it wasn't an easy journey. It wasn't easy for you. Like, you had to go through the fire. Literally, you had to go through the fire. Right? In order to get here, in order to get to this level of confidence, especially in a way where people can see. In order to get to this energy, y'all had to put in the groundwork. Y'all really was foot soldiers out here in your own energy, getting it out the mud. Look, Queen of Wands, literally. And the Chariot right underneath the Queen of Wands, like y'all getting exactly what it is y'all want. So that's the collective's energy. Okay, y'all are being seen as this bold, confident, okay, not taking no shit, gotta come correct sort of energy. That's where y'all at with it. And y'all don't care who ain't with it. Y'all definitely in y'all own zone. It's definitely giving that song, walk around the club, fuck everybody who can't sleep, can't, whatever you say. Don't give a fuck everybody. Like, that's y'all energy. You said, ain't nobody told me, ain't nobody hold me up. I know that's real. I know that's real. You can't let nobody hold you up, because the thing is, they will. It doesn't matter how long you've known a person. It doesn't matter how much love you got for a person or how much a person got love for you. They will do what you allow them to at the end of the day. Because when a person is in a position where they're not fully confident in themselves, then they don't have a problem taking advantage of the next person. They don't. They really don't. Because they don't care, okay? Because literally they be in the place or in the mindset of fuck everybody because everybody say fuck me. Okay, so it be literally be fuck everybody, whether that's fuck everybody over or just fuck everybody. Okay, could be actually fucking everybody for some of those people, because that's how it goes though, especially when they insecure. Okay, let's see. So I want to see, like, what's coming for the collective. Because, baby, the word on the street is Y'all confident as fuck. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. I guess this person got something else to say. Like, what do you have to say? Oh, the passion is too much. We know that. What do y'all want to say? Go and say what y'all got to say so we can get it out the way. And go on to what's coming for the collective. Go and say your little two-piece. Okay. Why do I feel so lost? I need to figure myself out. Will you leave me like the others did? Okay, Ike. So you gonna leave me like the other two sucks did? Yeah, that's literally how I feel, right? Why do I feel so lost? I need to figure myself out. So this person is figuring themselves out because they feel lost. Like they don't know. They feel like they're not at home with themselves. So this person is trying to find home within themselves. They're figuring themselves out, figuring out who they are, right? Because they feel lost. This is a person who doesn't know who they are. And it says, will you leave me like the others? Will you leave me like the others? So if this is a person who ghosted you and they're wondering to themselves, like, will you leave me like the others? But here's the thing, that's a distorted sort of view, right? Because it takes the accountability off of them and it puts the accountability on you when you're not accountable. Excuse me, I guess confirmation bird. I ain't dropping them some water. You're not accountable for their actions. They have to be accountable for their own actions. And that's going to be part of what they figure out for themselves and about themselves. That they need to hold themselves accountable because the things that happen in our life, and even the collective had to understand this and come to this understanding. The things that happen in our life are things that we allowed to some degree. So if you were in a connection and you got hurt by somebody, then guess what? You're part to blame for the way that that person did you. Because why? You were given the red flags. That's one thing about it. Warning always comes before destruction. Warning always comes before destruction. So every time you ignore a red flag or every time you forgive a red flag, just understand that when it gets to the point where things blow up and you end up in a situation where you hurt because of somebody else's actions, then understand you're part of the problem because you allowed it, okay? Because if you had stopped it, if you had cut this person off at the first red flag, at the second red flag, at the third red flag, right? Then you would have saved yourself some heartache later on down the road. You said that's your shit? I know, I love that movie too. What's love got to do? And that's exactly right though. What does love have to do with it? You can love me and treat me bad, baby. It's not about the love. It's about what you do, how you treat me, what atmosphere you're creating for me. That's what matters at the end of the day, not the love. Because love is cultivated anyway. Love is cultivated. But how you treat somebody, that's something that's ingrained in you. You can always learn to love somebody. But the thing is, it's hard to learn how to treat somebody if you don't already know how to treat people. So them asking, will you leave them like the others? That's not for them to put on you. That's a question they need to ask themselves, flip it back to themselves. Why would you stay? What reason have they given you to stay when all their actions have told you to leave? So I guess they just wanted to put their 2 cents in. Look, I can't express myself. Excuses. That's an excuse. You can't express yourself. That's an excuse. And you know what? It's so funny because I've actually had people to say that to me. Well, I don't know how to express my emotions. I don't know how to express how I feel. Oh, you said walk around the club was your song? Oh, yeah, don't give a fuck, everybody. But look, this person's like, I can't express myself. That's an excuse. That's an excuse. And let me tell you, when a person tell you that they can't express themselves or they don't know how to express themselves, it's not that they don't know how. It's not that they can't. It's that they don't want to, because they don't want to feel simple. They don't want to feel like vulnerable, right? They don't want to be vulnerable. That's what that is. Because everybody can express themselves. Even a deaf person can express themselves. Like, everybody can express themselves, right? So for a person to tell you that they don't know, like, you ask the person, why you love me? They like, well, I don't know, it's just something about you. Okay, well, you don't love me then. Okay, well, what's that something about me? You don't know? Okay, well, if you don't know what it is about me, then why should I love you? Because you may find that it's actually something you don't like once you figure out what it is. It's just something about you. What is it about me? How do you know that that thing you love about me is a lasting thing? Like, I need concrete, baby. I don't need possibility. I don't need maybes. I don't need shoulda, woulda, couldas. I need facts. I need concrete evidence, right? I need you to tell me what it is at the end of the day. So they got to open up. Exactly. And then a person, next time a person tell you that they can't express themselves, or they don't know how to express themselves, or whatever the case, you tell them this. Okay, so when you get food, right, and somebody give you some food that you don't like, you know how to express yourself then. When somebody try to, like, buy you some clothes that you don't like, you know how to express yourself then. When somebody put on a TV show that you don't like, you express yourself then. So you mean to tell me you can't express your emotions and tell me how you feel about me? That's cap. That's cap. That's a ball cap at that. So let's see. What's coming for the collective? 42 minutes, that's where we at with it. So what's coming for the collective? This is a new deck. It's a new deck of an older deck that I had. I done lost some of the cards. I don't know what happened to them, but they went somewhere. I don't know. I still ain't seen them to this day. So I was like, you know what? I'm just get another one. But they done updated it. They updated the deck. It's really cute though. I was like, okay, I see y'all. I see what y'all did there. And then the cards themselves, they're like, they're not as papery. It's a little bit more like slick. I don't know, like, what's the proper term, but you know, it's nice. I say that it's really nice. They did that big one, and they cheap. This is like $9. So Holy Spirit, do tell, what is coming for the collective? Let's start slow. So we got the King of Wands. So you guys are, I mean, it says confidence with the Queen of Wands here. And then you got the Five of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. So you're going to have confidence in your financial situation is what is given, because you're going to see something from a different perspective when it comes to your finances. Oh, I see what it's saying. So you guys are going to be very confident because you're coming out of this lack mentality, right? So you're no longer going to be operating from a lack mindset anymore. So that's something that's coming for you guys. Yes. Like, you've laid, when I say y'all coming out of that cycle of old habits, bad habits, right? Old patterns, y'all coming out of that. 4 wands at the bottom of the deck, you do not see, baby. You about to be rested and relaxed and rejuvenated, okay? Y'all about to get some peace. Y'all about to have a peace of mind because your mind is shifting. That's what you don't see. You don't see that your mind is shifting. Yes. Look, it's like, look, y'all going from, y'all are leaving. Look, I don't know if y'all can see these cards, but look, I got the 4 of cups, the 8 of cups, the 9 of cups, cup, and the hermit. Like, look, you guys are literally leaving this depression and feeling like you missed out on a connection. Y'all leaving that energy behind. Okay? Because y'all are taking the time to reevaluate and realizing, definitely realizing, like, hey, I'm leaving that behind because I have greater things. I'm meant to do greater things. So I can't sit here wallowing in my woes, right? I got things to do. I got places to go. I'm moving on, is what the collective is saying here. I'm moving towards my wish fulfillment. That's what's coming for the collective. Wish fulfillment is coming for the collective because they're making a conscious decision to change their mind from a lack mindset, to move away from the feelings of sadness and depression because maybe somebody left them behind. But they're walking away from that old mindset, that old pattern. It's like, look, I don't have time to sit here and be sad about some that don't want me. But what I can do is go towards the wish fulfillment because I want the wish fulfillment, so therefore the wish fulfillment wants me. Okay, I see y'all manifesting, speaking things into existence, thinking things into existence, and you have the hermit mode. So it's like, even though, right, even though you guys are moving forward towards this wish fulfillment energy, you're still keeping that spiritual mindset intact, though. You're still following the guidance that's being given to you by the divine, by your spirit team, okay? And for some of y'all, by the ancestors, too. You guys are tapping in to the universe. Y'all staying tapped in. It says, I'm seeking solitude to explore my options with wisdom. So you going towards wish fulfillment, but y'all doing it low key though. Like y'all really moving low key with it. I love that for the collective. So y'all like really making moves out here behind the scenes because it ain't none of your friends' business. Ain't none of your friends' business. Ain't none of your friends' business. Okay. So what else do we have coming for the collective? Okay, dare I ask, what does the collective have coming in love, spirit? What does the collective have coming in the love department? Because we see the focus is on 10 right now. I feel like y'all just gonna have some good options coming up, honestly. From what I'm seeing, it just looks like you're gonna have some good options coming in. People who match your energy here, who's on the same type of renewed time that you on. Yes, look, come on now. I'm telling you, people who's gonna match your energy. King of Pentacles, because you are moving into this very stable energy. With confidence, might I add you. And you have the Wheel of Fortune. There's definitely a change here. Things are definitely changing. It says cyclic nature of life. Lucky, destiny, good fortune, turning points, and decisive moments. And I ask, what's coming in love for the collective? So y'all are going to be having some good luck with people who are in this King of Pentacles energy. Somebody who's abundant, wealthy, generous, prosperous, right? Prosperous, I should say. A solid investment, security, a provider, discipline, sensual, and reliable. Okay, this is going to be a person who can not only take care of you financially, but baby, this is a person who is sensual, ravishment, right? They know how to take care of business. And the wheel says, I can deal with all kinds of difficulties in life calmly. Come on now. Come on now. Solar plexus energy, that's that confidence. Third eye energy, that's the intuition. Y'all really tapping in. Y'all really gonna be tapped in. And the world at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, in love, it's gonna be a completely new cycle, right? Closing out the cycle of the Seven of Swords, the dishonesty, the lies, the trickery, the cheating. Okay, being in your head about somebody lying, tricking, and cheating. You know, the illusions. Y'all coming out of that. That's the cycle is ending on that, and it's opening towards this. It's opening to the Ten of Cups energy, where there's harmony, where there's peace, where there's stability and emotional stability as well, right? Where your nervous system is not all over the place like it is right here. Or right, look, emotions all over the place here, mental all over the place here, right? Look, in the body too, in bed, sick, not feeling well, emotions, mental, all over the place here, from somebody being deceptive, cheating, lying, okay, gaslighting. And then at the bottom, you got the Six of Cups, opening up to the Six of Cups energy. A very innocent energy, playful energy, feeling like a kid again, right? So it's like you're going to be walking into a connection where your inner child is happy, where everything is balancing out for you. You got the two of wands here. So you guys could even be like traveling even. But look, you got the high priestess and the empress together. Wow, that is some kind of powerful. So y'all could actually be having like upgrades to your intuition. It's gonna be like double for your trouble. If I must say, double for your trouble. Y'all really gonna be tapping into the secrets of the universe. Spirit is really gonna be speaking directly to you, right? It's like y'all gonna be able to tap into your emotions, even to help put you in this higher frequency when it comes to the Empress energy, this divine feminine energy. You're gonna be so fertile. Some of you guys gonna be fertile, like to have a baby, and some of you guys are just gonna be fertile because like you're gonna be in an energy where you can just manifest abundance, and a very creative, all sorts of creative things. It's a beautiful energy. Ace of Pentacles, lovely energy. New beginnings in careers, just all the way around. When it comes to a career, when it comes to something tangible, it's just new energy, new. And some of you guys can feel these things coming in for you. And it's like you won't be confused about anything because your intuition is going to put you on game. There's that judgment. I knew it was eventually going to show itself because this is the energy that's coming for the collective, right? Like literally being completely tapped in is giving like that level of oneness. Here it says, I'll get the best results. Yes, because you guys are transforming yourselves, right? And this consuming fire that the divine brings. Awakening, like a spiritual awakenings at the wazoo. Okay? That's gonna connect you. Literally. It's gonna connect you. So y'all gonna like, I was just about to say, y'all are gonna like really be manifesting through emotions. And look, I get the King of Cups and the freaking Magician right behind that. Y'all are gonna be able to manifest through emotions. So if things have been stale and stuck, then you know what? Breakthrough is coming. Breakthrough is coming for the collective. Okay? Breakthrough is coming for the collective. And it's like, look, even where there was heartbreak, there is stable love offers coming in. New love, even for some of you guys, coming in. Joy, new love, emotional awakening. fulfillment. So you guys are gonna be fulfilled. For some of you guys, it's gonna be soulmate energy that's gonna be fulfilling you. But it's gonna be fresh energy, new energy. Even if it is someone from the past, they're coming. So this person could get their stuff together. This person who love y'all so much and they got no accountability, like they could get their stuff together and come back around with the apology, with the sincerity, and you guys can make the decision then whether or not you want to deal with them or just stay in your divine feminine energy. Okay, a boss on your own if you want to, but definitely very luxurious. Okay, very self-sufficient, very independent. But it's up to you guys, right? But just know that at some point things are just gonna speed up for you guys, like really speed up for you guys. Okay, just maintain that same confidence, maintain that same energy, because these things are speeding up to bring in the celebrations for you. Okay, but you still have to stay grounded. You still have to stay grounded, because look, lovers, 10 of Pentacles. mm, mm, mm. Lovers and 10 of Pentacles. You have to stay grounded. Okay, it's like no matter, even if a lover comes in and it's not what you think it is, instead of it being the 10 of Pentacles, it turns into the 10 of Swords. Even that's why it's so important to stay grounded, because it may just be a lesson. You never know with spirit, they'll throw something in the mix. They'll throw something in the mix, baby. But you have to do the work to make sure you stand in your ground. Make sure you got the message, right? Make sure you understand what it is they trying to tell you. Okay? But you're gonna be going through this transition period here. It's gonna be some battles that you're gonna have to face. It's gonna be competition that's gonna be coming in for you. But all in all, though, it's beautiful energy. It's beautiful energy coming in for the collective. I wish you guys the best on your endeavors, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye.